Hey, what is up YouTube? Random Legend here, and today I am bringing to you another mod review, and what I am doing is the Better Animation mod. Wow, I said mod like way too many times. Okay, so what this mod does is it adds in movable joints, so you can have like, whenever you crouch you move and stuff. What? Well, pig, okay. What? Oh my. Wait, what? What? Oh my goodness! Hey, hello YouTube, Random Legend here, and today I am with Random Legend. Not really. Actually, I'm here today with DJ Magic, and we are going to be doing a mod review of the Morphing mod. Now, what this mod does exactly is it adds in to where you kill any mob in the game, and you will morph into it in a very cool animation. So we'll be showing you every mob in the game so far. We'll start with hostile down here, and then we'll move on to non-hostile up here a little bit later. So let's start off with creeper. So actually, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kill it first, so you can see it from my perspective. So then I'm gonna get my lucky little Cheeto out and kill him. There we go, and you can see this like little morphing animation happens, and I have the creeper hand. I'm gonna go into third person. I'm a creeper, and you go into your inventory, and you can see me as a creeper. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. And nothing shows up in your hands because you really don't have a hand, because that's really your foot. So now we'll show you what it looks like whenever you're in third person. You see it. I'll just demonstrate. So now you go ahead.
Oh, you probably should note the fact that to switch back and forth, you use the brackets.
Yes, and let's say you don't like being a creeper, and you want to move on, so you just hit the little bracket. You can do the left or the closing bracket or opening bracket, does not matter. See as it does here, and you can go back to your normal self or DJ Magic, because we were kind of experimenting on each other earlier. But as you see on the creeper diagram right here, there is a little zombie with like a little sword-looking thing in it. That means it is a hostile mob. And so all the mobs down here will have that little icon by it. And yes, so we're going to go on to the next mob. Okay, now I'm morphing into a skeleton. As you see, you got a little bony little arm here. And I'm a skeleton. And what's cool about a skeleton is you can hold something in your hand, like a Cheeto, perhaps. And you can even wear armor. Just put this for demonstration. You can even wear armor. That's what's cool about being a skeleton. And yeah. And you show up in your inventory, so I'll show you what it looks like. So they're all very cool, interesting morphing animations. That's very interesting. So next we're going to go on to spider. And also another thing you'll note, that if you're a skeleton, you are a hostile mob and you burn in the sunlight, as you see the little icon with the person on fire. So go over here, game mode S. I don't believe you actually burn in the sunlight. Oh yes, you do. Okay, so yeah.
Kendall, don't die. Don't die.
Oh, thanks.
No problem.
Ah! Okay. So fly back over to our little base. Ah, screw it.
It seems like you are a little shorter as a skeleton too, don't you think?
Yeah. Grab my Cheeto. Actually, I think you're normal height. But yes, that is a skeleton. You don't really want to be him because you just die in the day and it's not really fun. So next is spider, which is a very interesting one. You see the morphing, you get smaller, and you get this little spider leg, which is really, really weird.
I also believe you can actually go in a 1x1 hole if you want to test that out.
You can't. But as a spider, as you see, you get this little weird arm. You get to be a spider, and in your inventory, you're a spider once again. Things don't show up in your inventory, But another thing is you can climb up walls, which that is a really cool thing. Um, you can go in this place. You can go into like 1x3 areas. Thanks. Actually, it's a 2x1 that works. And another thing, as you can see, it can climb up walls. You see like the Spider-Man looking figure right there, and the hostile mob. So that is that. And then next we're gonna go into Enderman. Just go ahead and close out of this.
Oh, this is gonna be a little hard.
Got him. Okay, so I'm morphing into him, and as you see, I got my little stick arm. And if you couldn't tell, I am like 3 blocks tall now. I got
So to know
taller.
absolutely nothing, you take damage in water as well.
Yeah, so as a... Excuse me real quick. As a Enderman, you are a hostile mob, and you take damage in water. So really, it is a very... Oh, I just teleported. It is a very useless mob, and the Enderman just it's starting to kill me. So I'll get in here, and you start dying in the water, so that's not a good thing. Get away from that. Go back into... Ah! Game mode C. But, that is... really? You want to do that? Want to go? But, yes, an Enderman is a very useless morph. You get to be 3 blocks tall, and you die in 3 blocks tall, and you die in water. So, it's not a really fun morph. As of now, this mod is in beta, so you do not get to teleport, which is not very fun.
No, I did read that somewhere. I don't know what I did.
Okay, so we'll be adding that later on. So next we'll do these witches before they end up like killing themselves. Got him. Okay, so you morph down, and your arm completely disappears. And so you can come out, you're really just a witch. You hold items in your hand, which I think that's pretty cool. So I can still hold my Cheeto, and you can see it. I can move around like a witch. You can see my little wart right there. And then if you go in your inventory, you still see it.
It looks like you're eating a Cheeto. Hold on, kid. Ready? It actually looks like you're eating it.
You get to like snack on a Cheeto. Oh, that's amazing.
Hold a bottle, because I wonder if it actually makes a bottle purple.
Well, that's cool. Yeah,
Wow, that's actually really good.
that's awesome. So, and a thing is he's not even registered as a hostile mob, a witch, actually. So it's just boring old witch. Doesn't have any abilities, not even a hostile mob considered. So, yeah, I'll just go back into my normal self just because. Just show y'all that. And we'll go into slime. So, I'll go ahead and kill this slime. And with a slime, you don't do anything. You don't have an arm, and you're a little slime. Any slime you kill, that's the slime you'll turn into. So if you kill a giant slime, you'll turn into a giant slime, and it'll be really big in your inventory. And if you kill a tiny one, you'll be a tiny one. You do not jump automatically, so you just kind of derp on the ground. But if you were to just hop, that's that. And also, I've noted if you shift, you turn into like a rectangular thing. It's pretty weird. Yeah, you turn into some like rectangle thing.
It's like the halfway. Anyways, you skipped over this.
Oh, I did, didn't I? Okay, so let's go back over here.
I believe that they can actually fit on their half slabs. I believe.
Oh, I got that one. So morph down into a silverfish. As you see, I am only 1 block tall. I'm a little silverfish. You don't hold anything in your hand. You don't even have have a hand either. So I feel like you're like under 1 block tall.
Yeah,
As you see here.
halfway, you're like at 3/4.
Yeah. So you can kind of like look up to this grass. It's actually pretty interesting. Like it feels weird jumping up here. Like you almost don't make it. It just doesn't feel right.
Alright, you're gonna, you probably want to go into game mode after you kill a blaze, just to show special.
Yeah. Okay, and with the silverfish, it is just a hostile mob. Same with the slime. I just kind of skipped over that one. And that's nothing special with it. But now we'll go on to a really cool one, and that's the blaze. So I'm going to have to morph back into my old self just so I can actually hit the blaze.
Also, for the hostile mobs, Kendall, did you know you could actually make it so like some mobs see you as hostile and some see you as don't in the config file?
That's interesting.
No.
So I got him.
You're beating them with their own body parts. Go into game mode 1, Kendall.
Okay, so slash game mode S. So as you see, I'm in game mode S. I'm like really, like, the flares and smokes getting in my face. But as you see, you can fly around as a blaze rod. You do not take fall damage either. So as this, oh, it has like a list of things. It's a hostile mob. It can fly. It's fire resistant, and I guess it takes damage to water. So water, it takes damage to water, and it can't burn in fire. So that's very interesting. So if I go in here, I'll probably end up dying.
To the very evil squids.
Yes. So, yes, that is that with the blaze. So I'll go back into game mode C, because I'm really low right now. And, let's walk over to the, squids. And so, now we're in this. And now, as you see, I'm a little squid, and you can see it right here. And so on land, as you see the little bubbles right there. You will die on land if those bubbles run out, and you run really slow on land. But when you're in the water, you go really fast. As you see, you get like this speed effect, and you can breathe underwater as long as you're under it. It's very nice.
Does it give you respiration? I
don't think it does. But once you're on land, you slow down a ton. You can't jump and run, and you have a limit of how long you can be on land, which is really cool. Once you're in the water, you're really fast, and its perks is it's a water type, it's the only one like that. Okay, so for this, I'm just gonna go back to my neural seal. Oh, I hit. And you have to left click if you actually want to turn into that person. Yes, left click or enter. I'll just enter right now. I don't punch anything. Morph back into my normal self. I'm now 2 blocks tall, and we're gonna move on to the hostile mobs. Now, I think first things first is we'll start off with chickens. Let's start off with the chickens over here, and so let's get him, shrink down. You see, you lose your arm, and you are 1 block tall. Now with the chicken, what it does is it has like a little man with a parachute. That means it floats down. So I'll go here. And if you crouch, you flap your wings. That's interesting. So if I jump off, I will just float down. I cannot fly. Oh, I can fly because I'm in creative. But you cannot fly as a chicken. But you just float down and do not take fall damage. So, yes, that is chicken. And that's pretty much the only thing it really has that's good.
I feel like you're traveling across like an extreme or something.
Yeah, or a ravine. I kind of get down in there. And so next, I guess we'll go on to a villager. So you kind of fall down so if you jump up.
Yeah.
Got him. This is going to be very similar to the witch animation. You cannot allowed to hold any items, which that is not a good thing. I don't care for that. I wish I could hold my Cheeto, and I wish it looks like I ate my Cheeto. But that's not how this works, sadly.
I don't know if this is true, but I don't know if it chase you and just zombies like a normal game. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, but this is in beta, so they might be adding a bunch of. They are adding a bunch of other stuff into this game, and
Compatible with some mods too.
Yeah.
Low creatures is 1. You can't become the Ender Dragon or the Wither.
Those are 2 mobs you're not allowed to become yet. I believe they might be adding that, but it's all if the creator wants to add it. So now we're going to move on to Ocelot, and with an Ocelot you do get an arm, you get a little arm, and I feel kind of fast. I feel like I have speed. I don't take fall damage, so that's what this is.
Yeah, that's what the no falling means.
So I'll test it out on my half a heart and then jump down here, and you don't take fall damage. It's very nice.
It's a cat, that's why.
And I feel like you have speed. Like, I feel pretty fast. I might be mistaken. But I feel like I have speed here, so I'm guessing that's what I have. Next, we're going to move on to the dog, and these are going to be mad wolves. These are mad at us, so I'm going to go ahead and kill him. And as you see, you get this little wolf thing, and you are a hostile wolf. You will, if you kill a hostile wolf, you will turn into a hostile wolf, and if you kill a non-hostile, you will turn into a non-hostile. And you go through them, you will just go like this, and there'll be a little sub thing to the right of it, my bad. There'll be a sub thing, so you can be like, choose both. You have to kill both to get that. Yeah, it's weird. But as a wolf, you get no perk. I feel like you have speed, but you might not. This might just be in my head, going a little crazy. But, yeah. So let's move on to bats, which I seem to forget. Okay, so it's just like, got him. You'll go into a small block. You actually had a block high. I think you hover above the ground. You can barely see yourself if you hit E. That's pretty cool. Yes, you have the ability to fly, so game mode S, and I can fly away. And I'll go back into game mode C since I have on half a heart.
I think this is kind of OP. What do you think? I mean, because all you have to do is kill one bat, and then you can, like, you're pretty much creating a fly for the rest of your life.
Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe like a meter.
Yeah, they're probably, this is a beta mod, so they're probably going to be adding a bunch of other stuff. Then next we'll move on to the sheep, and I'll take the green one because it reminds me of emeralds. You'll go down into a sheep, and you'll have a little sheepish arm. So derpy. But you will be the color of the sheep you kill, which is really cool. So,
I wonder if you can shear. Like, if you could shear someone else's sheep.
let's test that out. Oh, where the heck is the shears?
No, you cannot. It's kind of sad.
Oh, that's sad.
By guessing, you probably could become a sheared sheep as well.
Yes, you can.
Because
You can be any kind of sheep. You'll just have a little subdivision right in here.
yeah, but there is a bug with it. You can actually go over. Say, if I were to kill like a pink and a white villager, the first one I killed would be my main, and I couldn't go over to the white.
You cannot be different subtypes of villagers. Now we'll move on to the horses, and I'll kill this little, polka dot horse. And as you see, you have this cool little, looks like a pirate stub with a foot kind of thing. And you get to be a horse. You're about 2.5 blocks tall, maybe 2 blocks tall. And,
You can actually walk up.
oh, that's cool. So it's like this, it's like a stair effect. You don't actually have to jump up. You can't jump over fences, that's sad. But that's interesting, and that's pretty much all you can do as a horse. So, to make sure this video is not too long, we'll just move on to the pigs. It's morphed down into a pig. You'll get a little half arm, little pig thing. With a pig, there is no ability for it. You're just a pig, and you just get to walk around as a pig. You can also kill a saddled pig, which is very interesting. It'll have a saddle on you.
Cool. They probably won't be able to ride it because it's a really
Yeah, you might, I don't believe you are able to ride it, but you can be a saddle pig. So we're going to move on to cow really quickly. drop that out of my hands. Oh, that's so you get a little cow arm. Get to be a cow. Get to have those udders right there. As a cow, there is no special ability. And let's move on.
Like basic non-mod style mobs like cows and pigs and all that, they really don't get affected. They're just there for aesthetics.
Yeah, and then for the mushroom, it is not much different than a regular cow. Still no ability. But it's just cool to be a mushroom, I guess. Fly around as a mushroom. And for the last thing, because this is probably going to like blow up in our faces, we're going to go ahead and show you all the ghast. Where is it?
I just lag because you like you fly. Go.
Okay.
Chill on. It's mine.
Oh, wow. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop that.
See how high you are?
You have no... So you're this tall off the ground, so I'm just walking right now. That's pretty cool.
You're 4 blocks high.
Oh, wow, you are. That is interesting. You can't, like, walk into it either. It's kind of feels weird doing this, but you can fly. As you see, it takes up a lot of room. It takes up the last thing you have. So, you can fly, you're fire resistant, and you're a hostile mob. And if you hit E and go into your inventory, that's insane. It takes up so much room. That's insane. I do not hold anything, but, anyway, yes, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this mod. This mod and the, better animation mod will be in the description below, because I sort of did a mod review on that. I mean, there's not much to it. But, it will be in the description below. Go check those out, and, please leave a like for this video, and if, you really liked it, and, go ahead and subscribe. So, yeah, we're gonna go blow this place up, and while we do that, why don't you go check out some of my other videos, and, I'll see you guys later.